Hello and Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nazia Amir and going to discuss a new topic which is handling mail. What is incoming mail? What are the different types of incoming mail and how do we handle it? What are the three basic steps in handling incoming mail? Why do we need an inward mail register? What is a remittances book? How do we circulate a letter? Types of incoming mail: private / confidential / personal mail, business / ordinary mail, registered / urgent mail, parcels, electronic mail, fax mail transmissions, brochures / pamphlets. Private / confidential / personal mail. Here I am going to discuss in detail. Do not open unless it is for you. If you mistakenly open it, write sorry, open by mistake on the envelope. Date stamp the envelope. Record in inward mail register. Sort by person and department. Distribute to pigeonholes / trolleys / folders. Business / ordinary mail. Open with paper / letter knife or electric letter opener. Attach enclosures if any. Stamp it with the date stamp. Record in inward mail register. Record checks in remittance book. Sort by person and department. Distribute to pigeonholes / trolleys / folders. Registered / urgent mail. Registered / urgent mail should be handled first and sent to the person concerned before handling business / ordinary mail. Sign in postman's receipt book. Tap the envelope on the table to let the letter drop to the bottom. Open with paper / letter knife or electric letter opener. Attach enclosures if any. Stamp it with the date stamp. Record in inward mail register. Record checks in remittance book. Sort by person and department. Distribute to pigeonholes / trolleys / folders. Parcels. Check if the parcel is suspicious in any way, size, shape, smell, etc. If it is suspicious, do not open, shake or squeeze it. Inform your higher authority / office security personnel. Get everyone to leave the office if needed. Open the parcel, sort by person and department. Distribute to pigeonholes / trolleys / folders. Electronic mail. Ensure that the email is for you before opening. Print a copy if necessary. Move the email to your folder in the computer if there is one or delete it if you no longer need it. Fax mail transmissions. These are stacked in a receiving tray. Attend to overnight faxes first. Stamp it with the date stamp. Record in inward mail register. Sort by person and department. Distribute to pigeonholes / trolleys / folders. Brochures / pamphlets. If it is not useful, throw it away. If you think it might be useful, put it into the person's pigeonhole trolley folder. Inward mail register. An inward mail register helps us to keep track of the incoming mail and who it was distributed to. Sometimes you may not know who or which department the letter is for. Make a guess. If it is simple like a purchase order should be given to the purchasing department and an application letter should be given to the personal department. Remittances book. This book is a record of all checks that comes in through the mail. First of all, check if the check can be banked in before recording. This is the example of remittance book. Circulation of a letter. There are two ways to circulate a letter. The first is to photocopy enough copies for everyone. The other is to use a circulation list. Distributing continued. Circulation slip. This is the, here I am going to show the example of circulation slip. This is the circulation slip. Please read the attached correspondence and pass on. Name: administration manager, marketing manager, accounts manager, warehouse manager, purchasing officer, human resource manager, managing director. and the second column is please initial when read, and the last one is date stamp. Distributing continued. Action request slip. Here I am going to show the example of action request slip, which is as follows, like date on the left side and to addressee, and these are the options. For your information, do not return, let's discuss, note and file, please note and return to me, please handle, rush, immediate action necessary, please answer, your comments, please, other comments, originator. Handling outgoing mail. Collecting. It's troublesome if you have to keep collecting mail at all times of the day. So collect all outgoing mail from all the different departments in the office only once or twice a day at fixed times. This will give you enough time to check and classify the mail. The next step is checking. Check for the following. Enclosures are attached with the letter. Signatures on the letter. Computer generated ones do not need signature. Address on both letter and envelope are correct if window envelopes are not used. You may have to type the address or computer labels on the envelope if it is not done. Envelopes are of the correct size. Do not throw to put a thick letter with enclosures into a small envelope. Do not try to put a thick letter with enclosures into a small envelope. It may tear when delivered. Some letters like legal documents are best left unfolded. So use a suitable envelope. The third one is classifying. Sort the outgoing mail into the different types. Calculate how much it would cost to send the item. Stick on the correct stamps. Record it into the postage book. Different types of outgoing mail: letters, parcels, small packets, printed matter, aerograms, postcards. Franking machine. Imagine sticking stamps on hundreds of letters. It's a difficult thing to do. That's why the franking machine is used in offices where there is a lot of mail to send. The franking machine prints the postage on the envelope when it passes through the machine. Postal services, financial services, courier services, PO box services, mail redirection or retention services, international services. Postage book. The postage book is useful in tracking and controlling the amount spent on postage. Here's an example of how it looks like. It is an example of a postage book. Here I am going to end my video. If you like my video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you get notified when I post new content. Thank you.